Okay, hello. My name is Ovidio. I will talk about Congo Free State. Introduction. In this video, I will analyze the Congo Free State as a territory previously controlled by King Leopold II of Belgium between 1885 and 1908. During this period, the Congo became one of the most brutal examples of imperial domination in the modern world. Through the perspectives of both the colonizer and the colonized, I will examine the motivation behind Leopard expansion, the violent system extraction imposed on colonizing multitudes, the struggle for independence, and the long-term legacy that continues shaping the Democratic Republic of the Congo today, lowest in Montero. Okay. Then, motivations and roles of the imperial power. From the colonizer's perspective, King Leopold II justified his control of the Congo by claiming he would civilize the region and open it to trade. In reality, his motivations were primitive, economic, and geopolitical. The territory was rich in natural resources such as ruby, ivory, and plate oil, sources that were highly prevalent during the Industrial Revolution. Leopard sought international prestige and want Belgium to recognize it as a global imperial power. Through treaties to obtained by Henry Morton Stanley and the Berlin Conference of 1884 and 1885, Leopard secured personal ownership of a territory near one third of the size of the United States. Mm, Third part, domination and violence exert on the colony consequence. The consequence for the Congolans population were catastrophic. The Free State established a highly exploitative system of forced labor. Congolans, men, women, and every children were required to gather rubber under threat of violent punishment. The Force Publique, any army led by the European office enforced rubber quotas through beating hostile tanking village. Burning and amputation hand were cut off as proof that bullets had not been wasted. The, the population declined dramatically due to murder, fame, decrease, and displacement. Traditional social structure collapsed as local leaders lost autonomy and entire communities were destroyed. Reports by contemporaneans such as Roger Casement and later Solari research revealed that instead of the atrocity generating an international human rights movement that proceeded Belgium to intervene. Mm, uh, Struggle for independence and long-term legacy. In 1908, after the global confederation that Belgian government took to control of the territory from Leopard and remained it the Belgian Congo. However, colonial rule continued maintaining economic dependency and centralized control. It was not until 1960 that the Congo achieved full independence, becoming the Democratic Republic of Congo. The legacy of colonization remains profound. The extractive system created during Leopold's regime left behind weak institutions over who never developed an economic structure tied to natural resources exploitation, ongoing political instability, and regional conflicts that can be traced back to colonies' border force, labor practice, and the disposition of local government. Mm, uh, 5. Reflection. Why must we reflect critical on colonial past today? Reflecting on colonial history is essential because the consequences are still visible in global economies, political conflict, and cultural identities. Understanding the Congo Free State allowed to us recognize how systems of domination were built and how their effects persist across generations, critical reflection, and also foster accountability and contact. Dialogue between nations and support movements, sneaking justice, reparations, and historical truth. Without conforming the past, it becomes difficult to understand the present or build more just future. Mm, Legal notice. The content of this material was created solely for academic purpose and is a product of the creativity of me. The behavior shows in uh, this material in pursuit of relevance mm, and but early simple performance of dramatization and expression include via purpose of opinion. And thanks. That's all. Goodbye.